Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what path have you been creating for yourself. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm now going to show you crystals for each pile. So for pile number 1, we have this rainbow pendulum. For some reason, this thing is just going all over the place. Okay, and then we have the card alignment. And then for pile number 2, we have Howlite. And we have the card Trust Your Innocence. And then for pile number 3, we have Pyrite. And we have Shine Your Light. I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be your pile for today. But of course, if you're drawn to more than one pile, always trust your intuition. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this rainbow pendant and the alignment card, card number 18, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what path are you creating for yourself. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. Starting out with the oracle card from the Beyond Lemuria oracle deck, we're going to take 2 more oracle cards, and then after that take some tarot cards for you and just have a whole spread of cards to see what path you're creating for yourself. But what I will say is I heard the word sage for you. I don't know what it means yet, but let's go ahead and pull your cards. So this is the Priestess of Light oracle deck. Spirit guides on my pile 1s. What path are they creating for themselves? We have Healing Earth with the power to give and receive healing, card number 46. And what I'm noticing is in this alignment card, we have the number 18. And today is the 18th of August as I'm recording this. So that is significant that the reading is taking place today. Maybe something about today's astrology or just the energy. At the back of the deck, we have Sacred Action with Decisive Focus, card number 17. So now we're using the Starseed Oracle deck. So Spirit Guides on my pile number 1s. What path are they creating for themselves? We have the Courageous Peony with multifaceted, unique nature and let yourself be seen. I love this card. And then at the back of the deck, we have I'm Sorry with defenselessness, riding past wrongs, and uprooting. So what I pick up from this card is like ending old cycles and ending out old connections and old wounds and things that are no longer meant to be on this next journey or this next path. Closing out as a cycle with the I'm Sorry card. Maybe even the energy of forgiveness, okay? And now we're going to be using the small Vanessa Tarot deck as an oracle deck. So Spirit Guides of my pile number 1s. What path are they creating for themselves? We have the Sun card. Very beautiful. And the Sun card is represented by the energy of Leo, which is significant because here in this Courageous Peony, she is standing out and letting the whole world see her. Even if you don't consider yourself a Leo, you could be stepping into an energy that is very much aligned to a Leo energy. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. And as I pulled this card, I felt something weird on the side of my mouth, like a pain or a tooth pain. I don't know if one of you relate to that. Then we have the Six of Cups right next to Healing Earth. So maybe you are healing the past, healing your inner child, looking at certain inner child wounds, because the Sun card can also represent childhood. And then we have the Six of Wands. So 2 sixes here and another 6. At the back of the deck, we have the Hierophant. And now we're going to be using the Muse Tarot. So Spirit Guides of my pile, number 1s. What path are they creating for themselves? 10 of Wands. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles. At the back of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. So this is letting me know this is not the path you're creating, but what you've experienced in the past, healing from it, because it's right opposite the Healing card. So what path are my pile ones creating for themselves? We have the Justice card. We have the Sun card again, so that's very interesting. And I don't know why I'm getting the vibe with this Justice card of picking between two sides. And duality here with the dark and light. Okay, we have the Two of Wands. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. At the back of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. So since I heard the word sage in the beginning of the reading, I'm just Googling what it means. So a sage for a person means a profoundly wise person, a person famed for wisdom, or well known for wisdom. And then sage is also a plant that cleanses energy. So you can take the meaning in the way you best relate to it. If you feel like you are becoming a sage, a healer with the power to give and receive healing, or if you are clearing things out in your life that aren't serving you anymore, some sadness, some pain, things you don't want to have in your life anymore from the past. Or you can take it as both. Take it as resonates. And I feel like what's happening here is the path you're creating for yourself is healing yourself. I feel like you are being put on an initiation to heal yourself, to look at the deepest parts of your wounds in childhood or from the past, as we see in the Six of Cups, and clearing out the past so that we can create something new. The reason why I say so is because this Page of Pentacles here, we see a bunny rabbit, and rabbits represent fertility. And then we see the number 6 here 3 times. So 6 is not a bad number. I know there is so much associated to it, but we can take both sides of the message since we see duality here. You know how they say 666 is such a devil number? I don't know if I believe that, or I don't want to believe in those things because to me they scare me. But if we had to say they were real, maybe you are clearing out devil energy from your life, toxic energy like the devil card. From people or places or situations that have hurt you, that have made you feel stuck or chained to your reality. And you're breaking free from those chains, clearing and healing that, the pain associated to it, pouring into you so that those parts of you that are wounded can be released and can be healed. And I'm seeing, I don't know if some of you here like horror, but I'm seeing that movie where the lady is like being haunted and then the ghost is like, "You freed me from the curse," or something. And she turns back into a normal girl. Like, I don't know. Maybe this is just releasing a phase from your life that felt very much like nothing was moving in the right direction, freeing yourself from what has once chained you, and being put back into this energy of alignment with the life you truly desire to live, with the life you want to choose to live with the Justice card, an honest and beautiful life full of integrity, full of loyalty, full of, happy connections with honesty, and where you are honest with yourself about the life you want to choose and create. So the path you are taking, since we see a woman here on this side, there's two paths, right? But here we see duality with these two colors here, but she's on this path. So I feel like you are on this path over here with the sunshine, with the happiness, or you're creating this path of releasing first, moving towards more of a joyous, happy energy with the sun, and moving towards the sense of mastery with the Eight of Pentacles, and reaching your goals, I feel, because this Two of Wands is looking towards the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like this has been certain goals you've been looking at for a while, or you have been pondering on for a while, or a certain reality you want that would make you very happy, or a certain goal or blessing you want. And I feel like you've been taking action towards that for a while now, or you are going on a path where you will be taking action towards that and mastering that goal or that dream that you feel is going to bring you a lot of happiness and joy, and it is, with the Sun card coming out twice. And then this next phase or chapter that you're walking into, it is full of success, as we see here. It is full of harmony with the number 6, harmony, balance. Okay, the Libra scales is what I see. Honesty, honest connections around you. Harmonic connections around you, beautiful connections around you, where there is this harmony and balance and flow into your life, where everything is in alignment. The feeling I get here when I look at this alignment card is I'm seeing all the chakras are aligned. And everything you want to manifest, or everything you want in your physical reality with the Ace of Pentacles, is coming to you at a fast pace, or certain opportunities are coming to you so that you can take those opportunities and get to where you want to get, to the destination. But also remember, it's a journey, so enjoy the journey while you're there, because you're on this path. And this path is leading to the sense of mastery and happiness, but finding that happiness on the journey allows you to not look for the happiness outside of you and find it within you, and then you attract that thing so much easier because you're in alignment, you're in flow with the universe, and you're being courageous enough to follow your truth. You're being courageous enough to speak your truth. You're being courageous enough to put yourself out there in terms of the goals and desires you have, and you are appreciating yourself and your uniqueness, as well as letting yourself be seen. And you're coming into the state of like a Leo energy, where you're more confident in yourself, where you believe in yourself more. Solar plexus energies of self-worth, believing you're worthy of happiness in the life you want to live, and being put into alignment with that type of freedom energy, where you are shifting your whole reality to the life you want to live and being put into alignment with that. And everything here looks successful with the Six of Wands. So this is the path I see you're creating. And the most important thing I will say here is to be honest with yourself about what life you want to create. Each step you take should be in alignment with this energy you want. Put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to be you, because your uniqueness is going to attract other people that love that and enjoy those qualities and traits about you. And you're going to be shining like the sun, where those people are going to notice you because you're part of their soul tribe. So I see the path you're creating is like soul tribe energy, attracting your soul tribe, gaining wisdom from the pain, breaking free from it, finding freedom from it, releasing it, healing, but then also gaining wisdom from it and being able to heal others. So I feel you're being put onto an initiation here into finding your gifts and the crown chakra opening. So don't be afraid to step into those gifts and own your power, my pile number ones. And I guess that's all I see here for you. So I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this Howlite crystal and the Trust Your Innocence card, card number 54, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what path are you creating for yourself. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. We're starting off with this Beyond Lemuria Oracle card, and then I'm going to use the other Oracle cards and Tarot cards and just create a spread for you, and then after that I'm going to read the cards. So spirit guides on my pile number twos, may I please look into what path my pile number twos are creating for themselves. There's 3 cards that want to come out, so let's just see what they are. Okay, Divine Feminine with Magnetic and Receptive Power, card number 7. Hostilities with Conflict and Unrest, card number 31. And then Adjustment with Looking Back and Moving Forward, card number 24. Spirit is telling me this is the most important card to include, but these other cards are just extra information about the change. And then at the back of the deck, we have Idyllic Times with the Garden and Paradise, card number 48. So it seems like you are changing. You yourself are changing firstly with the Divine Feminine card, or something in your Divine Feminine energy is changing. Divine Feminine energy doesn't have to relate to gender, but it is the energy within us that allows us to receive. It's the energy within us that is like rest, self-care, our self-love. It's the energy within us that experiences pleasure. It is the energy within us that also attracts things and kind of just creates, because that's what the Divine Feminine is. Whereas the Divine Masculine is taking action. It is putting in the work consistently. It's that type of energy. So we all have Divine Feminine and Masculine energy with us. So something within your Divine Feminine energy is changing, as we see here, where you're becoming more magnetic, where you're becoming more lucky with the number 7, and something about certain hostilities or conflicts in your life are changing too. Where if it's you that is like hostile, then that could change within you, where you're maybe more receptive to the love around you. Or let's say it's not that, and let's say it's people around you that are being hostile and rude and mean. Like I'm seeing Bubbles and like her saying, you know, why is everyone so mean? Sorry for laughing. I think I relate to this. That's why I'm laughing. But I think I'm part of this pile. If you've had people just be rude to you for no reason, you know, this could be ending, this could be changing. And then since we have the Paradise card at the back of the deck, I did feel this energy with you with Trust Your Innocence, where you may be attracting more connections into your life that are like you. People that aren't in their shadow self energy, because this card reminds me of the shadow self, and this card reminds me of the higher self, because we all have duality within us. But you may be attracting more people that have already transformed with the butterfly here, their shadow self, to not let it control them, and are more in this energy of their angelic or higher self. Or maybe other earth angels are going to be drawn to you if you consider yourself an earth angel or someone with a pure soul. Maybe you will be attracting more pure souls in your life, and a life that feels like a paradise, a life that feels like you are in the Garden of Eden. So let's now pull your other cards. So spirit guides on my pile number twos, may I please look into what path are they creating for themselves? What path are they creating for themselves? We have the card, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face your true north. So I feel like you may be letting go of certain relationships that aren't in alignment to who you want to be and the life you want to live. Okay? You're coming back home to yourself here with this card at the back of the deck. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. And you're kind of just embracing who you are on a soul level. And I feel like releasing certain relationships in your life that those people aren't for you, or they don't quite understand you, and not trying to make them, love you or understand you or see you, but rather saying, okay, you're not a good friend, you're not a good partner, you're not meant to be in my life, I see, because the energies don't align. You just don't get me. I'm going to go find my soul tribe. I'm going to go find the people that do get me, the people that where they are my cup of tea and I'm their cup of tea. We have the Chariot card. We have the Tower in reverse. This is the Vanessa Tarot. So with the Tower in reverse, I feel like this is an ending of Tower relationships, chaotic relationships. I don't know why I'm seeing, in movies when something happens, like a glass breaks, and then they rewind the clip and then the glass is actually coming back to life. I see an element of that in the Tower card as a vision, like whatever is broken is coming back to life and being reversed. Does that make sense? We have the King of Wands. So whatever is broken is coming back to life. That's very interesting. And we have the Two of Swords in reverse. So whatever was broken, it was not your choice with the Two of Swords in reverse. It was not something you contributed to. Okay, and we have the Seven of Swords at the back of the deck. So I feel like this relates to situations in your life that took from you, that stole your life force energy, that stole your light, that stole maybe even your innocence, or stole this part of you that was kind of just open to love and open to everyone. You know what I feel your energy is like? Like Disney princesses that are so beautiful and in their heart space and like beautiful hearts, open hearts, but sometimes their hearts are so open because they've never experienced this energy in their life. They're so innocent and pure, but then someone comes around and deceives them. I feel like you have that energy, and then maybe you had to learn to be more discerning with people or with situations. So this could be people, this could be situations, the Seven of Swords energy in the back of the deck. So if anyone has ever done something to you that was unfair with the Two of Swords in reverse, where you didn't contribute to the situation, whatever they have done to you is being reversed. So let's say someone did something to you that was traumatic. Whatever they did to you is being reversed and brought back to life as if it never happened. I know that's a big claim to say, but I see that energy. Or let's say someone hurt you really badly or betrayed you really badly. That situation is being reversed, right? Being cleared out of your life, that chaos. And then you're moving forward to something new that can replace that energy, like a new relationship that actually treats you good. Like that's the example of the energy I see here. Like something, whatever has been broken is being brought back to life. Whatever was hurt is being unhurt. Does that make sense? So that's the energy I see here. So let's just give a silly example of the energy. Let's say you had $100,000 and someone stole $100,000 from your bank account. That money will be returned to you in a different way, where maybe you get some type of opportunity that pays you $200,000. Do you get what I mean? It's just a silly example, but that's the energy I see. We have the Empress. So this is something you have created for yourself by staying in your heart space, I'm hearing. Because I feel like you haven't allowed these situations that took from you and hurt you to make you bitter. You've still stayed in your heart space. You've stayed this innocent version of yourself, but have just become more discerning in terms of your intuition with the owl here, of who you allow into your life or what situations you allow into your life. We have the Four of Wands, so there is some kind of stability being brought back. I'm looking at these rocks here as if they fell and they're coming back together. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but I'm seeing it like that. And I'm looking at the Empress here, and out of her heart is coming these planets. So this could be when some planets are aligned to creating this adjustment or change into your life to release whatever hostile situation, person, or people were in your life, so that you can attract more of this pureness, more of this light into your life. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Death card indicating change, indicating a transformation, indicating an ending of that negative energy. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So whatever hurt you is being brought back into your life, revived back into your life with some kind of blessing from the divine here. Just look at the way the hand is throwing all these flowers to this woman. And she looks very happy. She looks like she is overcome with joy, that she's spinning around, and it looks like she's almost tripping out. You know, when you're having such a surreal moment happen that you feel like it's not real, like, am I dreaming? Like, that's the type of energy I see there. We have the Muse of Materials, the King of Pentacles. So you are going to be forming maybe new connections with others where you're on the same page, where you are coming both from love, because they're both like in these roses, and roses represent love. So I feel like you're going to be forming deeper connections with others or with your reality around you where it is matching your vibration. So let me give an example of this energy. Let's say before you were like this innocent soul and everywhere around you were like, let's say you were the princess or the prince of a Disney movie and all around you were villains. Now these villains are being cleared away and you're just left with other princesses or princes that also believe in the magic of the world. Do you get what I mean? I don't know why I'm being drawn to Disney movies, but maybe it's like your inner child's energy. I feel it's a lot to do with your relationship with lovers here, your relationship with others as well as to yourself, being revived and blooming, that love blooming, maybe even attracting soul tribe members that understand you, that embrace your uniqueness and your weirdness because they're weird too. It's not like that type of energy of like, I'm going to be weird and do something weird and they're going to judge me. They're going to do it with me. Like, that's the type of vibe I feel here. And like just the love blooming to something real is what I feel. I'm seeing Snow White when she eats the poisonous apple and it being like, let's say it's a clip, right? And it being reversed where she spits the apple out and then gives the apple back to the lady and the lady eats the apple or something like that. So I feel like whatever happened to you that was unfair with the Two of Swords reverse is being returned to its sender or to its original energy. Let's say it was a person, is being returned to them, that karma, and you're getting good karma for your injustice is what I feel here with the Two of Swords in reverse. It doesn't have to be an injustice, but it can be something that you didn't choose where it was unfair to you. So with the King of Wands here, you are having the spark revive back. You are having this kind of energy of this flame, this fire, this passion for life come back to life. And I feel like this is the path you're creating where you can let go of the things you've been holding onto freely, graciously, and some kind of change is moving in where you can move towards this energy of blessings, of love, of innocence. And with the Chariot, it seems like some kind of shift is happening in your life where you are moving away from this energy towards more of this pureness. So I think this is all I have for you, my pile number twos. I really hope this reading resonated. By the way, I just saw 555 on the clock indicating more change. So we keep seeing the energies of change. If you enjoyed this reading, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number threes. If you chose this Pyrite crystal and the Shine Your Light card, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what path are you creating for yourself. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. We're starting off with this Beyond Lemuria Oracle card, card number 44, and we see her shining. So let's see what other cards you have. I'm going to add all your cards and create a spread for you, and then after that I'm going to analyze the cards we have. So I'm starting off with the Starseed Oracle deck. So Spirit Guides on my pile threes. What is the path they are creating for themselves? So we have Star Bathing with Light Body, Crystal Grid, Transmission, and Activation. So it's interesting that we see the stars here and Shine Your Light, as well as Lost Lands, Soul Memories, and Gifts, and you've done this before. So whatever this energy is relating to, I'm not going to add this card because I still have other oracle cards to add, but it's just extra information here. Something from a past life is coming back full circle in this lifetime, and there could be some kind of lesson you learned in a past life that you have learned again or mastered in this life again, or that you are going to learn and master in this life, and something about a cycle being complete where you can truly shine like a star. So let's say, for example, this is just an example, you don't have to relate to it. Let's say, for example, in your past life, you had a really big purpose and you were learning to shine brightly, and maybe certain lessons were surrounding people coming up to you and making you feel small for shining brightly or trying to dim your light. They were like moss. And in that past life, you eventually picked yourself back up, shined your light, but maybe something happened that prevented you from doing it fully. And then you came back in this lifetime to complete that mission like a game. Right? And then in this lifetime, you're even more powerful, and the lesson that is learned is even more powerful because you've already done it before. So that is like the type of energy I see. It doesn't have to be exactly like what I say, but there is something surrounding a past life energy coming back full circle, and this time you are mastering it and reaching a certain level that you haven't reached before. Spirit is showing me like a video game, and this video game, the last time you got 200 points, but this time you got 500 points. You beat your last self, if that makes sense. And you are reaching a higher destination that your soul envisioned, okay? So something's being activated, something powerful in you where you can truly shine your light out to others. I'm even hearing some of you are being activated for something big. Like you have a big purpose in this lifetime and you're meant to show that to the world. We have Divine Feminine with Magnetic and Receptive Power. Card number 7. And then at the back of the deck we have Duality with Many Meanings and Misunderstanding. Now let's pull some tarot cards. So with that Duality card at the back of the deck, by the way, this is the Priestess of Light Oracle deck. This is the Vanessa Tarot. Just as small oracle cards on the side. I know they're tarot cards, but yeah. With the duality card at the back of the deck, I feel an energy of, let's say, for example, we have the Temperance card in reverse. Let's say, for example, you were a character in a movie, and Spirit is showing me superhero movies, right? And like someone comes and attacks like Batman or something, and Batman is like struggling to fight them back and everything, and this character is actually a protagonist. Is that the right word to use? I don't know. But influences Batman to actually become more powerful in that struggle, where he reaches his full power. And they're showing me now, I don't know if some of you like to watch Dragon Ball Z when you were younger, but I'm seeing Dragon Ball Z when they get like hit and then they kind of are on the ground and they're kind of like weak, and then all of a sudden they upgrade in their energy and then they're like more powerful, and then they take a bigger shot towards the other opponent. And like I see something about, you know, the duality around you, and the people throwing shots at you are actually making you more powerful. And it's like Spirit is showing me something my boyfriend told me before, where, you know, like in, I can't remember what he said, but I think it was boxing or something like that. I don't exactly know for sure, but something about they don't let that person hit them and then just take in the shot. They take it in for a little bit and then they use that energy of the opponent's shot to put it back on that person. So let me give an example. Let's use some crystals as people. I don't know why Spirit is making me do this. Let's say we have orange calcite here and amethyst, and they're fighting. And amethyst is pushing this one back. This one is taking it, but then as they take it, they take that force that amethyst is using towards it and push amethyst back even further. Than amethyst is there all crushed. Like, I don't know why I'm seeing that, but like, people coming towards you with negative energy is actually making you more powerful, is actually making you shine more, is actually making your energy upgrade. Something about that. We have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, like warrior energy is what I feel here. You are a warrior soul, and that is the path you're creating. So, what? Okay, we have the Judgment card. And then we have the Hermit. And then I want to show you something funny, because we were just talking about this. At the back of the deck, we have the Five of Wands, competition. So if you are in that energy where you have people always competing with you, or always being jealous of you, or always trying to throw shots at you, it is actually making you more powerful. It's actually upgrading you in some way. I know that sounds counterintuitive when I say it like that, but it's like a challenge that actually brings a blessing. Just like in movies, when the person is at their lowest is when they become their most powerful, if that makes sense. And I'm feeling throat chakra energy, so something about an upgrade in your throat chakra and you speaking your truth and finding your voice, finding your power. Also solar plexus energies of you knowing your worth regardless of what people throw at you. Okay, because I feel your destiny, your purpose is huge in this lifetime. You may be seen in the public eye, seen by everyone in this lifetime, where you're maybe not used to that, because I feel with the Hermit here, some of you could be a little bit more introverted and you don't like being in the spotlight, but it's like the universe is putting you outside of your comfort zone in this lifetime, where you are being put into that spotlight in some way, where you shine graciously. And the reason the universe is putting you there, I know some of you are going to say, why me? Is because you have that humbleness to you. because you don't want it in the first place, which is exactly why Spirit is putting you there. It's like, you know, in that Shrek movie with King Arthur, when he didn't believe he could be the king, but then he was the king, and that's exactly why he was the king, because he didn't have any type of ego associated to it. This is exactly what I see in your energy. You have something valuable to contribute to the world by shining your light, is what I see here in your path that you're creating. So as I got this Muse Tarot deck, the crystal for pile 1 just moved. So if you were drawn to pile 1, there may also be some messages there for you. We have the 10 of Wands starting off the reading. What path are my pile number 3s creating for themselves? We have the 9 of Cups. We have 10 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. What did I say? 6 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. You're going to be very successful. And look at the star on top of her head. And it's right opposite Shine Your Light. Like, that is not something I'm just making up. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. And I feel this last card. The Muse of Emotions, which is the King of Cups. At the back of the deck, we have the 10 of Cups. So with the Queen of Cups as well as the King of Cups here, you know, in this next path or phase, I do see a significant connection in your life with someone that would be considered like your other half, whether it be a friendship or whether it be an actual romantic connection. It's someone that is considered like your other half, like someone that's very similar to you, that feels things on the same deep level you do. And with the Queen of Cups showing up, I feel like you have this energy of depth to you. Like you have a very deep soul. You're a very compassionate person, very sensitive too and empathetic. But those are the qualities that are your superpower. And I feel like you're very nurturing too. You're always there for others, very empathetic, and I feel like you are very down to earth, which is exactly why you have been chosen for this role in your purpose. And whatever your path is creating, where you're creating it for yourself, it's like you're moving away from an energy where you have to work extremely hard with the 10 of Wands and get nothing. It's like, I think you're moving away from that energy, and the divine is helping you here in a very big way with the Judgment card, since we see her, you know, being this fairy or this angel, being like an assistant to this lady, getting her shopping bags, getting her drink and everything like that. So something about the divine helping you reach a state in your material world around you with the 10 of Pentacles, where there is growth, where there is everything you are wishing for and it's coming to you very quickly. I'm hearing lavish lifestyle with the Queen of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands, where you're really successful, where you're in your purpose, where you're helping others with these qualities and traits. And it's like the reason you are being put in this position is because you're not just looking for power. Those that are specifically looking for power won't get this role, because it's like you're not looking to put power over others, but you're looking to help others and contribute to the world in the best possible way. So I feel the path you're creating for yourself is where you are super successful and well known with the 6 of Wands, and maybe even living a lavish lifestyle with the Queen of Pentacles, and having what I feel is a generational wealth with the 10 of Pentacles that you pass down to your future generational, the future generation in your family line, if you choose to have children one day. And there's something about you changing the world with some kind of knowledge here with the Hermit, with some kind of wisdom is what I feel here. And you are very lucky in this next phase, the phase you are creating in your life, where you are being like a messenger to others of joy, of love, of good luck, and spreading positivity wherever you go, spreading your light wherever you go, and lighting up everyone else's candle, inspiring them. It's like you're that candle and you're lighting up everyone else's candle where their candle has gone out, their light has gone out, teaching them to not dim their light, teaching them inspiration. It's like you're a muse to others, and maybe even teaching others to heal themselves or to deal with certain emotions is what I feel with the Muse of Emotions. The Temperance card reverse, I feel like it's people that don't know how to heal or alchemize themselves, and you're teaching them something with the knowledge here with the Hermit. So it doesn't have to be healing, but it could be something with emotions, like how to deal with our emotions, how to process our emotions. Or it could be something to do with you being an inspiration to others in your career, where you are spreading knowledge and spreading your gift and spreading enlightenment, I'm hearing. From this place of your heart space, because the diamond is here in her heart, and from your crown chakra, because there's another diamond in her crown chakra, and spreading that information and light to others in a way that is really compassionate, in a way that is really deep, and in a way that they can understand it and process it so that they can take that inspiration and use it to better their own life. So I feel something about you stepping into your purpose, you stepping into this energy of shining like a star and being noticed and admired and living quite a lavish lifestyle. But I feel it's not all about that. It's about the message you spread. It's about the light you spread. That is of importance here, the heart space. So I think this is where I'm going to leave your reading, my pile number threes. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye!